Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of a vocal coach. I love YouTube and I love the internet because information is so accessible and it's so easy, it's at our fingertips. I use the internet if I want to find out information and I want to learn something, I go on YouTube, I go online, and it's amazing the information and the things that we can, get from the internet and the knowledge that we get from it. So keep doing your research, keep watching videos, give and take things that make sense for you when it comes to your singing. As long as if you're trying things, as long as you're not hurting yourself. So if you feel like you're trying something that really isn't in your comfort zone right now, don't feel like I'm not good. Know that it's something that will come with time, but you need to learn the proper way of going about it. So, forcing your voice to do things that you are not trained to do will hurt you. So, go online, get your information, watch YouTube videos. That's why I post videos so you guys can watch and learn. You're learning how to do riffs and runs, you're learning how to belt. Now, if you want to take it a step further, it depends at what level you're at. If you are a beginner or you are having some issues or you're wanting to take your singing to the next level, if you're feeling like you're at a point where maybe you're not improving, this isn't working, or this is actually hurting me, I feel sore. If you're not doing it correctly, there's no one there to correct you. And then what happens is that you learn the hard way, as I did, as a lot of my students did. We share stories with each other, and I noticed there's a lot of similarities with singers is that we learn the hard way. So we try to incorporate a technique or something extra to improve ourselves, and we end up hurting ourselves, and then we have to start all over, start from scratch. And that's the worst. So, right. Even if you invest in a coach for a small amount of time, just to make sure that you're doing things correctly and that you're singing correctly. Once you have your base, then you're good to go and experiment even further. But at least you'll have that like safety net. Sometimes we develop habits that don't serve us, and sometimes those habits can even hurt us. I'll give you one example, and this is something we really discuss in my vocal lessons and my one-on-one lessons, is that singers have this misconception that when they are going to reach a high note that they need their whole body to stretch upwards, or they need to yell because they need to raise. They feel like they need to go high. So everything needs to go high and everything needs to be harder and louder. And that is the biggest misconception. It doesn't need to be that way. You're hurting yourself. So there's a lot of habits, a lot of mental habits to break. But without a mentor, you might not even notice that you're doing this and you're causing yourself harm, or you're just going in circles and you don't know why. Instead of trying and reinvent the wheel, a lot of the times when we're trying, like in anything, if we're trying to start a business, we're trying to learn a skill, what do? We go to school, we get a mentor, we get a coach, and we get, we follow the same recipe. So the same thing with singing. You want to make sure that you're following a recipe with somebody that you trust, with somebody that, sings the way you want to sing, or, sets a good example, has, done certain things, is capable of doing certain things with their voice that you want to achieve. So follow the recipe. I literally have students who have been struggling with certain things, and they're just not getting anywhere. They're just not getting anywhere. And then literally in one session, like I had a student who was a fantastic singer, and she just couldn't hit certain high notes. And with a little bit of guidance, it took a session, and I never saw her again. And I told her, I don't want to see you again because you're amazing. Sometimes we take too long. We try and we try and we try, trial and error. When all it could have taken was one session. Because I think some of you think that singing lessons is like something, for some of you, yes, it is something that you will probably need for a while and consistently. But for some of you, you just need that boost or that extra guidance. I get tons of messages on Instagram, and I am so grateful, and I love all of your messages, and I read them. And I get a lot of people saying like, I have been watching your videos and I've been trying this specific thing for a while now and I just can't get it. Or one person actually wrote me, it's been a year. and I still can't this and this. I still can't do this. I still can't do this. And always try and help. But sometimes if you're serious and if it's something that you really take seriously and you want to advance, if you're trying something and it's just not working out, invest in coaching. It's hard, to guide somebody through DMs or emails. Sometimes you just need to take that extra step because it does take years. This is not something that's going to happen overnight. But if after a year you still haven't had any improvement at all, then something's missing. The biggest thing that students, and I can totally relate with this, when students say, I've been practicing, I've been studying. They've been taking courses for years, as I have been, and you just feel like there's that missing, something is missing. You're feeling like I need to modify songs because I can't sing in that key, or my range is not increasing. I have to always modify songs, and it's okay to adjust a key to your range. Always, you always want to feel comfortable when you're singing. But if you're feeling like, it's just there's something missing. I can't sing. I can't give it that extra kick, or I can't reach these notes, or I can't sing this song, I can't belt, I'm missing something, there's a missing link. We go over the missing link. I know what you feel. I know that feeling. I also struggled with that growing up, studying throughout the years. I really, really worked hard on trying to find what is that missing link. A lot of it is misconceptions. So we need to work on those misconceptions and relearn how to sing properly. Understanding it is really simple. And then it's just putting it to work. And then it's just consistency. That's what takes long. Once you really understand, it will click. A lot of the times we feel like we're singing and we're hurt. We sing a few songs and we're done. It's because you're not singing properly. It's most probably because you have that misconception that you need to push, and there's a way to sing that you don't need to push. You don't even need to really move. There's a way to sing powerfully and beautifully, with agility, with color, with power, and just give that big sound without even moving all that much, and you're not reaching, that's for sure. Make sure that it's somebody that you admire, somebody that you feel, I feel this person can help me. I like what they're doing. I like how they sound, or I like the techniques, I like what they're saying. What they're saying makes sense to me. That's the person you need to have as your mentor. So I hope this video helped. I hope it encouraged you to just go to the next step. So if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you feel like this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos. Let me know if you enjoyed this video in the comments below. I will link all of my social media in the description and all of my information in the description as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.